First, Kevin Durant. This is what do you think about this championship so far? And this, are the Warriors? Can we say yet at this moment are they the greatest team ever? At this moment?
No, I don't think you can say that. I think that you can say that they are a great team today, and I think that Kevin Durant took them to a whole nother level, and he allowed Steph Curry now to play free, and Steph Curry allowed Kevin Durant to play free and be a champion. I think because I think they're going to win the series, and when you add in two of the best defensive players in the league, and Draymond Green, who might win the Defensive Player of the Year, but then you add in Klay Thompson, and Steve Kerr is an excellent coach, and they got a great bench. I mean, it's a total balanced team. And so they will go down as one of the greatest teams that's ever been assembled and who's ever won a championship. No question. I wouldn't say they're the best ever, but I would say they're one of the best for sure.
Give them another few years, and then we can revisit that. Maybe.
Oh yeah. If they can put together a string of multiple championships, they can go down as the best team. But right now, winning one doesn't make you the best. You have to win a few championships.
LeBron tied your postseason record
with triple doubles.
Yeah.
Special guy, special player. One of the greatest has ever laced him up. Already in his career, he's already in the top 5. And he's special because he makes his teammates better, and yet still plays at a high level himself. So the LeBron Jameses of the world come around every 20 years. You don't get to see. It's like Kobe was special. LeBron James is very special.
You were special.
Well, thank you. You can go on, but I just named those two recently, and Tim Duncan, the same thing for the Spurs.
Assuming that Cleveland can do something, could we see this? Could this be potentially? At what point do you say this is a rivalry that rivals the Lakers and the Celtics?
Well, I think that they're right. They're close because everything that we had, they have. They have superstars. They have a high will to win. They're competitive. When you think about great coaching on both sides, the country is engaged. They want to see who is going to win the rubber match, in a sense, who's going to take the 2-1 lead. So this rivalry of the Warriors and Cavs has been good for the NBA, and it's brought in the casual fan and the kids. Fans who might have gone away came back, and so that's special.
Speaking of business-wise, sports ratings generally are down. There's so much competition. We have two of everything in this town.
Yeah, of course.
What do you do about that?
Well, it's so much. First of all, live sporting events is still special, right? Even though the ratings are down, because kids are different today. They want everything on their cell phone. So they don't, like you and I grew up sports lover, and we continue to watch. A lot of times they want it on their cell phone, or they'll say, well, I can catch the replay later, and so. Watch
the highlights on YouTube.
Exactly. So they're different from their moms and dads. Even my kids are the same way. So it's nothing you can do about that. It's nothing that you can, it's not the marketing, it's not anything, it's just kids and young people are different. And so, but at the same time, it's still nothing like a live sporting event or a championship event. We look at hockey. It's been special. Look what happened to Nashville, the city, and with the Predators. It has turned that city into a crazy hockey town, right?
Yeah.
Who would ever thought that, right? And so,
no, I never thought that hockey in Nashville made sense anyhow. Yeah. But listen, that's why I'm not where. That's why I'm where I am.
But you're doing great.
Okay. What's the hardest part? You've had a lot of jobs in your life, but now you're running the Lakers front office. Is that the hardest job you've ever had outside of playing basketball?
Yeah, it's hard because it's something that you haven't done before. But at the same time, I'm comfortable, I'm excited, and I know I can do the job because I know basketball so well. and I know championship basketball. I know competitive basketball. I know the type of player that I want. And our fan base have to be a little patient. But we're going to get there. We're going to build it back into a championship organization. And I've had some incredible mentors along the way. Pat Riley and, Dr. Jerry Buss, our owner, Jerry West. So those guys, I've watched them do it. And so it's not a difficult task for me. And I got a great partner in Rob Pelinka. So I think him and we're ready for this.
What have you learned watching these two? You're not announcing this time.
Right.
Now you're watching.
Yeah.
What have you learned?
Oh, a lot, because you have to now build a team to go up against the Warriors in the West. And if the Cavs continue to be the dominant team in the East, so you're building your team to try to beat both of those teams. And you're watching them to see what they're doing on offense. You're watching them to see
Can
what
anybody
they're doing
beat the Warriors?
Oh, not right now. No, it's just they have too much firepower on offense, and then they're the best defensive team too. So they're the best offensive team, and they're the best defensive team. But everybody has their run, but that run will eventually end, and hopefully when it ends, we'll be sitting there waiting on them.
I want to pivot to a couple business questions. With Loop Capital, you have an infrastructure fund.
Yeah.
Where are you putting the money, and what do you hope from an infrastructure bill from this potentially this president, this Congress?
Yeah. Well, right now we're excited because our group won the Denver airport bid, and we're going to build a great hall there, rebuild a great hall, and we're excited about that. Infrastructure is on the state and local level, so the RFPs go out, and you're in the bidding process, and we're off to a great start. And so we'll see what President Trump decides to do with infrastructure. He had promised, I think about $1 trillion. But he hasn't laid out the plan yet, so we don't know what that plan is yet. I know that we'll be there. We have money. We've raised a lot of money, so we're excited about also making sure minorities have a stake in the infrastructure space, and making sure that the smaller firms that are minorities get a chance to also participate as well.
What do you think of President Trump?
What do I think of him? Yeah. I voted for Hillary, and I thought she was more prepared and ready to be the president. He has to find a way to bring everybody together. And focus on the economy, putting people to work in our country, bringing people together in our country. And I think he's having a challenge to do those things right now, because right now he's all over the place. So he has to focus in. And then forget tweeting, just deliver whatever your message is, deliver to us, and I think that it's been a challenge, because somebody's saying one thing, then he tweets another thing, and the message is all over the place, right? And so I would say he got to get some wins, though. He's got to get some wins, because the country is sitting waiting on the president as well as his administration to provide us with how we're going to change things and put people to work here in America. He promised a lot of things, so he's got to now deliver on those promises. And so we'll see what happens.
Magic, just a couple more questions. We are so divided.
Mm-hmm.
We're so divided and so angry.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's house in this city.
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Yes, I was surprised, because you're saying, wow, we know that there's a racial divide, And then you're surprised, man, this happened to LeBron James. So it can happen to anybody. So we knew that the country was divided. We knew that there was still racial tension in the country. And that's why, again, what I was saying, that President Trump got to step up and say, hey, these things need to stop, and then do something about it.
Everybody loves Magic Johnson. Have you ever thought about running for office?
No. I'm better at helping the mayors. I'm better at helping the governors. I'm better at helping the presidents with their agenda. I did that with President Obama, President Clinton.
If you could tell President Trump one thing, what would it be?
Well, I think that, again, it's he's going to have to find a way to work with everybody, Latinos, African Americans, as well as Caucasians, everybody. You can't be a president just for the wealthy. You got to be a president for everybody. And he's trying to redo everything. Redo Obamacare, redo climate change, redo this, redo that. You promised us jobs. Focus in on that, because we need it. Everybody, we need it. And so we're struggling right now in terms of our economy and where we're going. And we just saw that we lost a lot of jobs, last month I think it was. So we need job opportunities for our people, and then bring people together. You're trying to send people back to Mexico and things that American people want to focus on creating jobs, making our schools better, on and on and on.
I appreciate your time. Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.